So let's talk about the slide layer. So the slide layer, you're going to see that we have ProPresenter full of all of these different slides. So when you make a playlist, you're going to have all these playlist items. Each of these is going to hold a different amount of slides, depending on what it may be. So for music, it's going to show all of our lyrics, it's going to show our backgrounds, stuff like that. And then during the sermon, it's going to hold all of his images, videos, anything like that. So let's see what that looks like in terms of how to edit. So in a song, we have all these lyrics here. If we click reflow, this is where we can edit what the words actually say. When talking about media, we're literally just going to take a piece of media. We can create a new slide right here, and that's just going to make it blank. If I were to drag a picture onto that slide, you're going to see that that media shows up there. Okay, so two things to note with slides are groups and labels. So a group is going to be, for instance, in a song where we have the different song sections, right? Which is useful for when we are in worship and we're looking at the stage display. We can see at the end of that verse, it's going to tell us that we're in verse 2, and up next is the chorus. All right, let's talk about labels. So you can see in his sermon, we have, in place of where we would usually see the groups, on the right side, we're going to see the labels. So you can edit the label here. You can edit, and that label is going to show up in the props. So when we click scripture, you'll see that that is going to show up right here, because in our prop editor, it's looking for that group. So real quick, in the prop editor for scriptures, you're going to see that this slide label right here is attached slide label, current slide. Okay. The last thing here, let's talk about themes. So themes are, if you'll remember back to when we talked about screens, when we did looks, we assigned themes. So for worship, if I right click on a slide, or if I just command A, I can see all the slides in that playlist item. I can right click, I can do themes, and I can find our themes. So where we keep our custom themes is under themes, live stream, and these are all the ones right here. So the one we're using right now is LED Wall Dim Futura. Let's see what it looked like if we did hymns. So you can see there we changed that theme. All right, so I'm gonna change it back. And then you'll also notice that the themes are specific to each screen, right? So let me clear that prop. We have a different theme on the LED wall than we have on the live stream. The live stream is getting a completely different theme, which we can find where I just showed you. We can find that live stream theme right there, which is what we use on the projectors and our live stream output.